Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a very spring look. It's going to be orange eyes. I know you can't see the orange much, but yeah, it's going to be orange eyes and a very nude lip. I mean, it's a nude for me. This lip shade can be a bit dark for fairer skin tones, but I freaking love this lip color. So if you want to see what it is, please watch the whole video. Yeah, I've tried to keep it very dewy and glowy because it's spring and you want to look fresh and natural. So I've tried to like put in all those criterias inside and I freaking love this. I mean, my highlight, my lip, oh my god, it's so beautiful. If you guys want to watch a spring makeup tutorial, then please keep watching. So firstly, to prime my face, I'm using the Bourjois Flower Perfection Primer. It is a thick primer, so I am not going to be putting that all over my face. I'm just going to take my finger and literally put it on the center right there and on my nose just a bit. I have already moisturized my face, so I'm just going to add this on top of it. Very little. I'm not going to put too much. For foundation, I'm using two foundations again. It's going to be the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation. This is in the shade...
Okay, I have no idea where the shade is written on this.
What? Okay, I cannot find the shade of this thing anywhere. I mean, it does say 26 behind over here, but I don't think that is the shade. I remember it was, I think, 50 something. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation. It's a 16-hour foundation with vitamin mix. So I'm going to be using this and the Rimmel Match Perfection Foundation in the shade 402 Bronze. So as you know, this is a bit light for me and this is a bit dark for me. So I'm just going to be mixing them both. Starting off with the Bourjois foundation, I'm just going to take one pump and literally put that here. I'm going to take one pump of the Rimmel one and literally put that on the center of my face. To blend it all out, I'm using the PS foundation brush. Just gonna blend everything. Once that is all blended out, I'm using a Real Technique sponge. I know this is for the eye or something like that, but just gonna use the flat side and blend it out even more. The reason I'm using this sponge is because I couldn't be bothered cleaning my other Real Technique sponges, and yeah, I'm just a lazy girl, so I just took out a new one and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna dampen this and use it. Next up for powder, I'm using the Maybelline New York White Superfresh 12-hour whitening plus freshness compact. This is in the shade Shell. I'm just gonna take this. I know I've already hit pan on this, but I'm just gonna swirl it there. The best thing about this powder is that it has got SPF in it. I don't know how much though. SPF 20. 28, SPF 28. So that is a really good powder for the summer. So I'm just gonna set my whole face with this powder. Now that I've powdered my face and I'm looking completely flat, I am gonna use the Makeup Revolution Contour Ultra Sculpt and Contour Kit in Ultra Light Medium C04. This is how it looks. I'm just gonna take the contour shade, tap off the excess and just contour my face very lightly. Next up, to bronze my face, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Contour Powder in the shade Deep. I know the contour shade is way too dark and I should have just taken the medium, but I took the dark, and this one is supposed to be like a highlighting powder, but I guess it's a bronzer shade for me, so I'm just gonna take that and bronze up my face. For blush, I am using the Sephora Colorful Blush in the shade Hot Flush number 13. It is basically orange, and I'm just gonna take my Real Techniques multitask brush. I don't know, it's kind of rubbed off, so I'm just gonna take a bit of that and just use that as a blush. This is an amazing blush for darker, deeper skin tones. It is really beautiful. It gives a very flushed look and it just makes your skin look very youthful. So I think you should give it a shot. Moving on to the eyes now, I'm using the Makeup Academy 15 shade palette in the shade Fire Vixen, and these are the colors. I think I used this in my first YouTube video and I've never used it after that, I think. So I thought I'd make use of this one, and I'm just going to take a fluffy brush which is very dirty and just rub off all the excess on my hand. And I'm gonna first dip into this shade right here. I think it's number 3. Just, oh my god, that has a lot of fallout. Okay, I'm just gonna take, can you guys see that? Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna take a bit of that and just use that on top. I know it doesn't show much on my skin tone, but you know what? I'm just gonna put it because at least I know it's there. Next up, I am gonna dip into this shade. I think it's in number 10. Put that on my crease, just below where I put the previous shade. Next up, I'm taking the last shade here. I think it's in number 15. It's a pinkish red, I want to say. Yeah. Gonna take that shade and just put that on my outer corners. Just blend it. Next up, using my finger, I am gonna use this shade here. It's a very orange. It's got light shimmer on it. I think it's number 12. Yeah, number 12. I'm just gonna take this on my finger. It looks something like this. I don't know why it's not showing much on camera, but as you can see, this is the shade right there. Just gonna take that, tap of my finger. Oh my god, can you guys see that? That is orange. But it's a very light orange though. It's not like bam orange. It's just a beautiful shade for the spring, I feel. So just gonna use that. I'm gonna move into that blending brush again and just blend everything out. Next up, I'm taking a pointed brush and I'm gonna move in again back to that red shade there and put that on my lower lash line. Next up, I'm using the Maybelline New York, the Colossal eye pencil. It's all rubbed off. I've been using this a lot. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this and put that on my lower lash line very roughly. And I'm also gonna tightline my upper lash line. Just like that. Next up for eyeliner, I'm using the Lakme Insta Liner Water Resistant Eyeliner. It says shake well before use. Oh, I've never read that. Now this does come with a brush, but it's extremely thick. So I like to use my own brush. This is the W7 eyeliner brush. I'm just gonna take a bit from that. I don't think this is a good idea, but once that is done, I'm using the Collection Fast Stroke Defining Lash Mascara. I've used this a couple of times in my channel, so it's a basic everyday mascara. It's not too expensive and it does the job of lengthening, and like it says, it defines each lash, and that is what I like. So I'm just gonna pop on some mascara. Now that my lashes are done, I'm gonna move on to the brows, and today I'm using the, what is this? The MUA eyebrow pencil in the shade Black Brown. I've said a couple of times that I do not like this, and I stick by it. I do not like the freaking brush of this, but the pencil bit is good. I mean, it is quite pigmented, but it does, and it's really smooth, so you gotta be very careful on how you use this. Very lightly fill in my brows. Gonna do the other brow now. Now that completes my brows. Now moving on to the highlight, I'm gonna be using the Tanya Burr Cosmetics Glow de Coco. It's a glow collection, and I know I butchered its pronunciation, but there we go. I'm just gonna use the shade Frosted, the top shade right there, dust off the excess, and just apply that on top of my cheekbones right there. It is a beautiful highlight, and I think this is perfect for spring and summer. I love gold toned highlights, and I don't like the pink and the pearl and you know, the white ones. I don't like those. The gold ones are perfect for me. And yeah, I'm just gonna use that on top of my cheekbone, on my cupid's bow, and on my other cheek. Also gonna highlight my brow bone. Finally, for the lips, I am gonna be using the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade 75 Fighter. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I've never tried this out. I've heard a lot of good things about it, that it's completely matte and it lasts like an entire day, whether you eat, drink, whatever. So I'm so excited to try this out. Oh, I love that shade. So that is the lip color. Oh my god, I freaking love this shade. It's 75 Fighter, and I totally love this. The final step I'm gonna do is set my face, and this is by using the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray. I like my face to be dewy always, but I'm using a matte one because the two foundations I used were very dewy for my face. So I'm just gonna set it with a matte setting spray. So guys, that is it for the final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. And yeah, please let me know how you guys like this look. I freaking love this. Like, I'm looking at the mirror right now, and I'm not gonna lie, I look freaking flawless. So I absolutely love the lip shade, the color, and it's very comfortable. The eye look, I like the orange. It's not too orangey, but I mean, the orange doesn't show much, but I think it's beautiful. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this look. And also, like I mentioned earlier, please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel, and give this video a big thumbs up for more. Until next time, bye!